Yeah. Ish, yeah.
Modelo.
What do you think about this? How does that look?
All right, guys, I have to run out to the car. Give me 15.
Your angle's going to be so much higher than ours. Yours is going to be like... You're also getting me in the shot. Come closer and just literally go right next to my...
It's literally always 45 degrees down, like over their heads.
Right. You're just going to be the only one is all.
That is very true.
Do you want me to pan a little bit?
Where?
Just... I don't know.
You can.
Oh,
with Andrew's shot?
No, mine. It would be more like Andrew's a little bit.
You can. You can do whatever you want.
Dude, get out of my shot. Dude. You're in my shot.
This is my shot.
You're in my shot.
There's no question. This is going to be the most.
Well, you got Colin here.
episode.
Colin always does this. He's the DP, you know.
Keep going.
So he gets real Modelo.
I'm surprised you have a Modelo and not a yerba.
I already had one.
Probably by my
The jewel
logo.
just
Go the other way.
sticking.
Andrew, why don't
in
you
the
just give me another hat?
There you go, that works. Yeah.
Do you have like a mannequin head I can?
Yep.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
Look.
yeah, it's right over there.
From just moving it around, it's already like
What's broken?
inverted controls here.
What's broken about it?
It's so like when you change the size of the head, the
What did you do? What did you
That's
eat
what
it?
that's what I mean. I don't know what he
How
did.
does that even happen?
I literally just wore the hat like
I have
normal.
like a-
I didn't do anything crazy.
You obviously
I literally
didn't
just
wear it
wore the
like
hat
normal.
I mean, you can borrow like a C-47 for it for the duration of the show. Have it clipped.
I do not want
Ooh,
a
that's a bad
C-47
idea.
pressed up against the bone of my
A
skull
bobby pin.
for 3 hours. while we.
That's fine. Yeah, we're losing him. We're losing him already.
I'm putting it right here, and if
Just go closer to you.
we don't love it, that's not my problem. I don't know what to tell you.
Sam's on a tear today. Can you hear better or no?
I don't know. It sounds quiet to me, but I can still hear you. Like I can hear you. It just feels like it's at like 60% as opposed to 100. I would just honestly, if you could just turn my headphones up, just don't change anything else, and just make them all super louder.
Whoa, that made it. My headphones were really loud.
Yeah. I don't know. Is my thing like plugged in all the way? Maybe. I don't know.
Can you hear better? Is that you, Colin?
You
I
sound
can
way
hear
better
stuff.
now.
Oh wait, Colin, see that knob on the side of his?
Do we all sound
I don't
better or
know.
just me?
Yeah, is that a twistable knob?
Here, why don't you touch it?
Yeah, twist that knob.
Everybody has to talk.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh.
how you doing?
Oh, Andrew. Oh, that is 100% what it was. Yeah, because now you guys are on, and now I'm like breaking my own news. Okay,
Sweet.
yeah. Hey everybody, my name is Sam Luca, and I'm here on the Nick Williams podcast with Colin Munson, Andrew Allen, and Nick Williams, our host. Today, we're going to talk about stuff, and you're going to hear us talk about it. Hi, Nick.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Call.
Hey, Colin.
Nick usually does the intros.
Oh, Nick, why don't you go ahead and give us an
Nothing
intro?
is good enough for Andrew. If I do it, I do it wrong. If Sam does it, it's usually me. Welcome to the Nick Williams Show, episode 16. I'm Nick Williams, independent filmmaker north of Boston. Today, joined by not one of, but all three of the Bluff Boys, Sam Luca, Colin Munson, and Andrew Allen.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm busy right now. 1 second.
Thought you were done.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for hey guysing though. That was nice.
No, seriously. Hey guys.
No,
Hey,
I know,
guys.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
you're a consistent, person on the show. So
Right, yeah.
How many episodes have you guys done already?
like 6,
6? Yeah.
5 or 6, yeah.
Wow.
I'd buy it.
What do you want to talk about today, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, anything. You have some questions, right? I'd like to know at some point, I'd like to know throughout the rest of the day. And Colin, if for whatever reason, because it is 4:00, if we end up going a little close, you might want to set an alarm on your phone for when you have that, give us like a half-hour window so we can set you up for that meeting. Because you're going to end up doing it here, just FYI.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Right. But I would love to hear like how the whole Bluff Boys thing got started, Who came up with the idea? I'd love to see which one of you steals the credit for that. And why is it called the Bluff Boys? And I know you guys were in college, but that's pretty much all I know. I don't know anything else about the whole Bluff stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was in we all went to school together, obviously, like you said.
Keynotes are done.
And then
So we're good now.
we were living together, Andrew and I,
Mhm.
in 2020, and then we just had nothing to do, so we started making videos.
Yeah.
And then and then Sam and our other friend Connor were coming over a bunch, and so like the four of us would just kind of make stuff.
Yeah.
So like it's mostly just like us hanging out.
Why
And
is it called the Bluff Boys?
Because
Revealed in Mustache Boys 2, we lived on, the street that we lived on was Bluff Avenue.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's actually cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
the,
and
the
the-
logo is the house.
Yeah.
Right. That part I knew.
Yeah.
That part I knew.
Yep.
I used to call it a barn. Andrew would get very upset with me for calling it a barn.
Yeah, well, it's not a barn,
Right, and there it is. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
obviously.
So Andrew, you seem like you're in a little bit of a mood today. Would you like
what's
to
up?
explain your moodiness?
Yeah, so I have a game
Oh, boy.
planned, and I was just preparing this keynote because there's no HDMI cable. I guess you lost one, or maybe you don't have enough.
Yeah.
We're just using
Right.
a bunch of cameras.
But yeah, no, sorry, I was like making this keynote. I've never made a keynote before, so I had to figure it out on the fly. Took like 5 minutes, not too long, but yeah, it's all set now. So I'm
how'd
gonna
you
get
make
me
out? How'd you make out with the keynote?
Good. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to airdrop it to me? Or
I can airdrop it when we're ready to play. I feel like we're getting into something here. Getting into
Sure.
the meat.
I think the Bluff Boys history is interesting.
I think
to
so
be
too.
honest.
Oh,
It was a legitimate
These
question.
two started
You-
it before.
You know what I think the
I got
first thing was?
Sorry about that, Sam. Andrew, I guess.
No,
wanted
that
to-
was it.
Oh, sorry.
No. That
were
was
you
all I had to say.
It was when I found the handy cam
Oh yeah, that's
in
true.
the closet. It was like deep into my closet, and I found it, and I was like,
What were you doing so far in the closet, Andrew?
I was just looking for things, and it turned out I found like this handy cam that.
Did you find yourself as well?
Basically,
No, just a camera.
Just the camera.
And I found it. I was like, no way. I think my grandma got me that camera when I was in like 4th grade or something.
Right.
yeah.
I was like, we got to use this. So that night we made Mustache Boys.
Yeah.
That night.
Well, yeah. There were also other. We made like 1 or 2 things that never got released. I just can't remember like the order.
Did we? Before the handycam?
It was to one of the Booty Poots.
Oh,
songs, and
right.
it was,
Yeah.
yeah, we never finished it.
That was pre.
But we didn't
was
shoot that with
pre
the
Mustache
Handycam.
Boys?
I kind of think that was the first
could
thing
have
we
been.
did.
Yeah.
Well, Mustache Boys was the first.
That was the
public-
first thing
public
that-
release.
Yes. Yes.
That came out. But
And this is like the height of COVID, right?
maybe
I
we'll
mean, you
release
guys
it.
are basically
Actually, now that I'm
locked in
thinking
and-
about it,
Yeah.
it might have been.
it was the very beginning of it.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Well, that's what I consider the height of COVID. Is the first month where everyone
first month.
thought,
I feel like
where
everybody
everyone
thinks of it as like
didn't
the
know,
first.
like where even like 20-year-olds didn't know, like, are we all gonna die? Or
Mm.
to me, that's
Yeah.
the height. Sorry, the height of the severity.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we just
It's
like,
like lockdown, like don't
we
leave.
couldn't go anywhere, or
Mhm.
like, so we thought, we were like, yeah, we might have to just stay here, so
Mhm.
might as well do something, and just made like a bunch of videos.
And then I didn't really
What was the first one that
Maybe
you were
6
in?
months later.
He was in the second
Sort of.
video at a time.
Oh yeah.
But when did
Is
we
that
shoot
number
that? I
2?
feel like that was
Yeah.
like the fall. Like, wasn't it? Because I was working at. Oh, wait a minute. I got my timeline mixed up. How much
Nice.
later after Mustache Boys do you think? Because
I
I
can-
definitely saw it and
I
hit you
can
guys
figure
up.
out
Yeah,
the
pull
time.
up the channel real quick.
But we also made 2 podcasts. Remember?
You and I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have them. I have them still.
We have that
That's
podcast from
right.
Florida.
Right. Yeah.
With
That'll
Connor.
come out eventually. All right. So the first
Yeah,
video.
we tried to. Andrew and I tried to start a podcast like a while ago. We had an idea for it.
It ended up being
It ended up being the Bluff Boys podcast that we did here, but like I don't know, it wasn't fully developed
Sure.
until then.
literally
until
the
like
OG
right before the first episode. I
the
think.
OG idea was we just had topics that we didn't know much about, and we would look them up
Yeah.
because we had this one wild conversation about carrier pigeons,
Yep.
and we wished that we had recorded it because we didn't know anything about carrier pigeons,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like Googling and figuring it out.
You're
Yeah,
right,
so it
okay.
seems like the Mustache Boys dropped February 4th, 2020, pre-COVID.
Interesting.
Very interesting, right?
I think there was still. It was in the air.
I think
Mhm.
we got started before then, but like we didn't
Mhm.
like officially kind of
February was like.
Right.
dive.
I remember
into it
being on the
until
train and it was still all over the news like before they officially locked everyone down.
Yeah.
Because I remember being on the train and they were like, "It can live on metal surfaces." We just discovered.
Right.
And I was like, "Fuck."
What year did you guys? You guys are all in the same
after.
class.
Metal box.
Yeah.
You're all in the same class, right? Like graduating class.
These guys
Uh,
graduated a year after me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we all
Graduate,
got
okay.
started.
We entered the same
yeah.
year.
Mhm.
I see. Okay.
But
Yeah.
So then obviously you guys are out of college now. So what? So you just continued on with the Bluff Boy stuff though afterward, right? Or like what was the deal there?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
so I graduated and then Bluff Boys happened.
And then you came back to do Bluff
It happened
Boys.
while I was gone. Like
I see.
I was living
True.
at home and I had a job.
So Bluff Boys really is post college, mostly.
It was post-college
we
for
were
me.
in college.
We were finishing up, Andrew and I.
Yeah.
You were done.
Yeah, it was the last semester.
But you would come and just hang out.
Yeah, I mean that
Like-
like 6 months of my life that fucking sucked so bad.
Yeah.
It was the
I
only.
mean, it was good that we all were
that's
like
I was so miserable, and I would see that these guys are making videos and having fun. I was like commuting on the train, Copley. I mean,
That sucks.
I actually
yeah.
like. It was like the first I was like, oh, like depression. I get it. Like this is bad.
Sucks, right?
Yeah, I was horribly miserable. I mean, I was just I don't know. It was a weird place to work, and I just hated that like commuting
Yeah.
to an office, sitting at a
Yeah.
desk, going home 5
Fair.
days a week.
Fair.
Yeah.
It was I
What were you doing at the time? Like what was the job?
it was video production. It was like marketing for a laser tattoo removal company.
Oh, interesting.
And there were some cool parts because the tattoo stuff there's a lot of like art involved.
Yeah.
But generally I mean, I was like this big organization, and so everything I did had to go through the chain of command,
Right.
and like I couldn't just like go make something without 4 people
Yeah.
who take 3 days to answer.
4 emails approval.
Yeah, and they would ask for, please, spend 3 hours a day making a report about what you did all week.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's 3 hours I could have been working on more videos.
Yeah.
But they had to have like paperwork to excuse the fact that I worked there because I was the only one that did it.
Bring up the emails.
It was crazy. I don't know. It was so they sold the company. It was called and then they got bought in like a big merger. They basically like created a monopoly, and now it's called.
Nice.
And everything was through Microsoft Teams,
Whoa.
and I was
I used
fun.
that recently.
totally kicked out. all
So
of it.
should we
It was terrible. I mean,
should we watch At a Time? That'd be fun.
Out of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen it
Is
out of
Is
time?
it on your channel?
Yeah, it's the
remember-
second video we posted.
This
It's
is- yeah.
it's the only one. It's the first one that Sam's in, and he plays the main
Yeah.
character.
You see, and like there you go, right there. It's like the height of me. Like this is like I'd been doing it for like 2 months, so I'm like in the halfway point. And I saw you guys having fun all the time.
It
and
looks
I
like
was
you saw us having fun in one video, and then you.
I think I
were
probably
brought
just
on
cold
board.
called you guys, and I was like, "Can I please come up and hang out?"
Which
and
is
do
weird
one?"
because you don't appear in another one until the music video, the We're Going to Florida video.
Well, I was still at the
Yeah.
job, and then COVID. So like my parents didn't want me like going to
Well-
Fitchburg. Actually, I
Wait,
remember
until the music
I was
video?
on my way. Wait a
The
minute,
We're
I
Going to
remember.
Florida music video.
Well, I
Does
think
he-
he like was there helping us film and stuff. at
Yeah, but
least.
he's not in. He wasn't in Mustache Boys 2.
No, I'm remembering right now that I did this because this was crazy. This is like when like Fauci came out for the first time. Like we did this, and on my ride home, I got a call from my stepmom who said like, "Where are you going? Like you can't come back here." Like because
Mhm.
she worked at a hospital.
Yeah.
She was like, "They just said, they're shutting like the country down.
Wow.
So then you
Like
just
you can't
lived
you
with
can't come
us.
back to this house." And
Mm.
or
You
maybe
should've
it
just
was my
lived with us,
mom.
dude.
Maybe my mom called me or something like that, like and said like I have COVID or symptoms, and it was just a mess. It was just like, and I know it was like when I went home from we shot this.
I mean,
was,
that does line up because this
What's the date on
this
this?
came out March 25th, 2020, and we probably released it
probably a month later.
a little after, yeah.
Yo, COVID was so lame, dude.
And then
That
Lime
shit was
Guys
so lame.
dropped after that.
Are we watching this video or?
Yeah,
are we,
you should
hold
you should
on.
definitely
Why-
check this out. If you've not seen this,
I probably have seen it at some point a while back, but Andrew asked me to play this and
Well, yeah, I figured it would be fun to watch the first video all of us
to reminisce.
are in.
Yeah,
So this is
true.
called Outa Time.
yep. And this was the first thing that I wrote since my college thesis, like 2 years prior.
Okay, and this is.
I
a
remember
Bluff
you
Boys-
pitching this to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Like
what?
a 2-second or a 2-sentence.
See, that's
pitch.
the kind of stuff I want to hear about. So should we watch it and we'll talk about the whole process
I
after?
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, sure.
It's a good idea.
I mean, I should have.
Yeah, we're watching this. We'll talk about it after.
Right. Oh, this is a good shot.
it holds up.
Many people
I love that you're just out there on the ground. You can see
Many
you
people miss that,
with the camera.
You could see me right there too.
Like you.
I'm just in the shot.
Such a tall coffee mug. Yeah, look at you laying on the ground right there. Yeah.
Slow down. I can't. I'm almost out of time.
Title of the video.
Slow down, bro. There's still time. There's still time. I'm out of time, man. God, can't you tell? Time's up, pal. We're out of time. We're out of time, dude. God damn you, man.
Andrew, this is your music, right?
It's Booty Poots.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe this is the 4th track off of Booty Poots' his first album.
It's perfect. Turn it up a little. Oh yeah.
Come just one sip.
I love that. So scary.
Take a sip, pal.
God damn it. Booty boobs.
So let's talk about it.
Sure.
Let's
yeah.
break it down, boys.
Break it down.
It's a
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
crazy.
what?
Holds up though. Video does hold up 3 years
honestly, the way I remember it is that, I was so desperate to do anything fun. And,
so what was the pitch?
I think I just walked in. I was like, "How you guys been? I got this idea.
I
We're
think
gonna start with this." And it was just like the whole pitch was just it's chaos from start to end.
Yeah,
It's
I think the
nonsensical.
pitch was you were
out of time.
I was frantic because
you
I'm out
were-
of
You
time.
literally said that.
Yeah, you were out of time, and then I believe the famous line now that we use in pretty much all of our videos was like the pitch ended with madness ensues.
Yeah,
Um,
I had the notes or whatever on my
Yeah.
iPhone, and that's how it ended. It was like,
like
Sam.
Madness ensues is just a quick way to like write out
yeah,
5 pages
Yeah.
of a script.
yeah, because madness ensued right after you said that you're out of time.
Like I think I just said like I'll be rushing, doing anything, and then like in the room I was like, "How about that tree? Like I'm trying to decorate that tree, and I'm rushing because I'm almost out of time." And then everyone
Mhm.
comes in and they're like, "Why are you rushing?" And I just kept desperately trying to say, "Because I'm almost out of time."
I have
Then madness ensues, and I think that was the big.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I
much
remember
it.
you called your dad because I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna scream really loud."
Yeah, I think I like texted because we were living in my dad's house in the upstairs, and I texted him saying like, we're making a video. There's gonna be a scream. It was like 11 p.m.
Yeah, don't be alarmed.
Yeah. We also
So
did that with
in this security camera shot,
That worked out so good, too.
who is this?
That's Colin, right?
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah, somehow
I
this
was
shot
like-
does get overlooked by everyone. No one seems to notice.
Yeah, you said like I was like I'm right there in the shot. You're like
It's like
you're
it's
like,
fine.
Nah,
I
nobody even
honestly,
noticed. And
like,
honestly, like
I'm
people
doing so
don't
much stuff that
really notice.
Yeah, you're so frantic, and honestly, if like you really dig deep, like nothing's real in this video. Like you're just a madman. So Colin could be there, and in the video, it's like from your perspective,
Yeah.
where he's not.
Right. I mean, it actually works though for a multitude of reasons. But
It's like
one,
security cam footage,
the angle is perfect.
the angle's great, and on top of that, when Colin does show up, he's not dressed the same.
Oh, yeah, exactly the same. Look at the vest.
Yeah, but there's no hat.
It's
Oh,
just
alright.
without
Yeah,
the
just-
hat.
I
Yeah.
honest to God didn't know if that was Andrew or Colin. Now with it paused, looking at it with the feet
Yeah.
crossed and the Colin like stance,
Mhm.
like it's definitely Colin.
Yeah, you don't
Um,
see it. You don't see it when you give it a fresh watch.
Right, right.
Dude, we gotta
This is a great
throw
shot.
Lime, guys. That's my
It's-
favorite.
so
Let's
that's-
get
so
into the
that's-
next video.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
Let's just
Personally,
watch
Lime
the
Guys
next one.
is my favorite
Huh?
video.
Oh,
Lime
I
Guys
love
is
it.
my favorite. But
Really?
while
Okay.
we're here, I do have like not notes, but I have commentary on
Have
this.
you seen Toilet?
We're not
Oh,
watching Toilet. Not
no.
on this channel. We're not
Okay.
watching Toilet. But if you'd like to see Toilet, head on over to Bluff Boy Records, subscribe while you're there,
here's
and
the link.
watch all of their videos.
Here's the link to Toilet. You can just put it in there.
You know, I never noticed honestly until watching it right now how
Because you
tall
Tell the story of
that-
how
it's
we
like a
made
double
that.
coffee mug.
Like have we told
See
that?
that?
No, I don't think publicly.
This mug that Colin has in his hand is like double length.
Oh, that is
And
a
I
very
never-
long coffee mug.
I never noticed that
I
before
still have
until
it.
like literally right
It's
now.
his.
I still have that mug.
It's a double size.
That's a very
Can I borrow it?
interesting coffee
Huh?
mug.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, I think it's at my mom's house somewhere. I can get it.
So I love the security cam shot. I think it's very interesting. Young Munson without the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-mustache.
Clean shaven.
Pre-mustache,
It's-
however, post-mustached boys.
Well, look at the shit stain I have on my face.
Well, I love how
it's
we
like before I was able to grow
transitioned into the
what I
second
have
one.
now. Kinda
Mustache Boys
interesting.
too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was a good intro.
You
It
know,
was a really good intro.
like it was all just a dream,
My
Yeah.
my favorite.
and I have one.
Go to that frame. Wait, go back a little to that frame. I mean, honestly, all of these still frames are so good.
Yeah, my favorite shot or like my favorite sequence in the whole thing
The scream.
Getting under the carpet was pretty
This-
impressive.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is
yeah.
really well done. Like this sells very well.
I don't mean to
I
take
really
the
like
credit.
this.
because you.
I do think
you
it was
just
my
fucking
idea
sent
to
it.
have you go under the rug.
I don't remember, but
I mean,
and then,
probably.
and then you're just in like space at the end.
Dude, you after you did that, you were like, that was so gross.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
shower.
it was. So the rug was scratching any exposed skin. Like the bottom of the rug was so like sharp and scratchy,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then also it was just dust. Like,
Yeah, it was
you know,
gross.
and I'm going
But
like,
you,
stuff.
but you
nose
did
and
it,
face
and it,
first.
that shot.
I think
is
we just did one
hilarious.
take,
Yeah,
right?
that
I
shot's
just-
crazy.
like especially because
Yeah,
I
no.
fully expected it to just like I've just watched this now. I probably watched this like I don't know a year ago or more, but just watching it now, I feel like I've never seen it. And this shot, I really thought it would just be like kicking feet, and you literally go all the way under the
Oh,
rug.
no, I
mean,
committed, man. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
The editing is like, and the way that this shot with the underneath shot, like it's fucking superb. Like it's very well done. I
Yeah,
actually
thanks,
really
man.
enjoyed it. Very nicely done.
Appreciate it.
this is the product of
What do you think of the song?
Fitchburg State.
The only note that I have for this video is the fact that we don't see Andrew anywhere.
Well, I was filming. I filmed.
I know,
this
but
whole
it's
thing.
like all three of
Yeah.
you are filmmakers, so like you could have easily been in it somewhere. I'm just moderately disappointed. It's the only thing that would have made it.
I don't know. He just didn't really fit in with the whole.
You know, well,
Yeah.
you know, you called your other friend
I mean,
there,
he-
Booty Poots, showed up and
Oh,
was in
yeah,
it.
right.
you
He was
know?
available.
You
Yeah,
couldn't
Booty
make
Poots.
a cameo of any kind. I just figured it would have been cool to have you in there. That's all.
Oh, actually, there is. Can you go back to where beer is? Yeah. Go to the hallway scene with beer running down it. I forget if I cropped it.
right there.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
play it from here.
You crop something?
Yeah, because the light, like we flicked the light on there. Yeah, keep going. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, I
see
saw
that?
it.
See
I saw
that?
it on the right side.
On the right side of
For just
the
a moment.
screen.
Is that Booty Pooch?
Hello.
Whoa!
That's
I was
me.
thinking about
That's
one of
me.
the fake mustaches.
That is me.
So,
I-
wait, so you're saying
you are in this video.
Yeah, so I'm in the video.
so you're saying that on top of the fact that you hold
Yeah,
on,
I guess I didn't film the shot.
So
I guess that was me. Yeah.
I just want to back it up real quick.
Yeah.
That's such a good intro.
So on top of the fact
Oh
that you weren't in the shot, but like you have a fake.
I never noticed.
So you're just walking around set with a fake mustache on? Is that what
Do
you
I have a fake mustache?
It looks like you
I mean,
do.
it looks like you have an enormous
It looks
fake
like it's
mustache.
hanging off of your face, but
Yeah,
I did have a mustache.
you did have a
back
really long mustache at the time.
just again
That's
point
so
point
funny.
2.5
I
speed.
never noticed that.
There's all these little Easter eggs. I never saw
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I mean that's like a ridiculous mustache.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Nick, did
there's
you know
like-
that this whole thing was shot also in 4K? Like,
really? Because it only allows me to go up to 720p.
rumor has it.
This is my
This-
personal favorite Bluff Boys video ever.
This
And I don't want to give too
was
much
my
away.
favorite.
I don't want to give
So
too much
the
away either
debit
because
cards.
I want to make sure that we're sending people to your channel to watch
Right.
on their own.
Right.
But I
That's
figured
all right.
it would
Nobody
be
ever
good to-
fucking does. So
Yeah.
That's positive.
This one's got
thinking.
some
So
good
your
shots
favorite
in it.
isn't
It's-
excluded?
No.
Interesting.
No, my
Is
favorite
that
is
anybody's
I-
favorite?
my favorite is
Yeah.
literally Lime Guys. Like I think
Lo-
this is. they
I like
really
the
well
ending
done.
though. I like the ending of excluded a lot. It's really funny.
So, I like the combs. part.
Yeah, the
part
combs
with
is
the
good. We gotta
combs.
watch that next.
I'm not.
Dude,
I'm
this
not
hallway-
going to watch your entire channel on the
Right.
show.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
said to pull up Lime Guys.
Yeah. Let's watch Lime Guys.
This apartment thing that we had, just this hallway was like just created like
such
some
a good
great
filmmaking
like
tool.
shots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shout out.
There's a
my,
shot
My
in
dad.
this.
He
Yeah.
had this house.
Mm.
So
yeah.
Really quick, I just want to make sure that it's.
I like that you can pick 1080, but the camera itself, like, what, 480?
Nothing crazy, but yeah. So you just take a seat on the couch in there, and I'll make us some drinks or something. Sounds good. All right, cool. Thing. Yeah, just like Want lime Ricky?
No, I got stuff to do later. I gotta go to school.
You've never had my lime Rickies before, have you?
No, it's kind of early for a lime Ricky. I'll just take a water.
Best.
It's pretty early.
Just a water.
Just one. One water.
Hey, you want a lime Ricky? Make a pretty mean lime Ricky.
No, I don't want a lime Ricky.
Make a pretty mean
I'll
lime
just have a
Ricky.
water.
Just saying.
No lime Ricky.
Yeah.
The sounds that
This
this camera
shot
makes is just
insane.
Pre-stock.
That's
music.
all in camera too.
Oh, it's fantastic. This is the shot that I love.
Me too.
Iconic.
Yeah, I really
That's
like
the
this
one
shot.
right there.
I forget how we came up with that, but I'm
I
glad we
think we
did.
just thought it would be funny.
Cheers, sure.
Yeah, it's a nice place, dude. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Chill vibe.
I just put the down payment on it. So
I have
What are you
notes.
talking
I have notes.
Yeah, what do you got?
We'll discuss after.
I like that mustache though.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I love how he says like that mustache, and Andrew has the mustache voice thing pop in right there.
Oh yeah.
wait.
It's good.
Go back.
He
what are you
always
talking
does
about?
that.
The link.
He always.
Yeah, whenever there's like a throwback, I always put
I like that mustache.
the link in the corner.
And then it pops up at
Yeah.
the top corner, mustache
Oh,
voice.
way at the top right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like a
Good eye.
flashback.
I
here.
never noticed that. You just barely hear that music coming.
Yeah.
Go away.
I mean, I'm probably gonna have a second one, so if you want, I can just make you one as well. You know.
I can't be having lime Rickies.
2 lime Rickies coming up. Couple lime Rickies.
And were you guys actually drinking when you did this, or
No, I don't think so.
All right.
it's pouring the gin?
Just take a sip.
It's actually not that bad. Oh. I believe this is the second track off of
New place.
Booty Poots album. Let's go make some more.
Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to Booty Boots.
Like, did you just fill that with water, or
What do you think?
pretty expensive gin?
I still think that's a solid music.
That transition is fantastic.
I just had all the stems, you know,
Yeah.
from Booty. He gave them to me.
He's a nice. Seems like a nice
What a
guy.
guy. We should have him on the show.
Yeah.
Desperate for a little more.
Head. Oh, God. Still got some juice left?
Are these ADR?
No.
We did not ADR anything at this point.
It's really a testament to that Dolby Atmos. Andrew.
It's good.
It's good. No. I'm Ricky. There's no more. Don't lie to me, man.
So dark.
It's so
Don't,
dark.
don't mess with my Rickies. Oh, God. Don't mess with my limes. Didn't want to say it. We're all out of ingredients. We had so many ingredients. Should have made more like Rickies. I need my Rickies, man. I need my Rickies.
Yeah, I mean it's incredibly Hitchcockian. Very well done. All right, I have notes.
Yeah, what's up?
It's too dark.
It's a little too dark at the end, huh?
So let's just can we go through real quick?
Play it back. Play it one more time.
Yeah. So we start with this shot of you and you said your father owned this house?
Mm-hmm.
And so the reason that the door
situation was actually crazy.
Yeah, so what was
Yeah.
that
so
situation?
when
with
you
the
actually
door?
rewind it, I wonder if it gets the whole process. Because this door was like...
and I love that double take right there.
No,
at the
go
end.
all the way to the beginning.
Yeah.
And you have to reach in through.
So we had this little... Oh, we must have made it so
I
we
think
didn't
we
have to
made
do
it so it was already
But
open.
you see that little sound foam over the door at the first frame of the...
The pink thing or the
I see it.
oh.
I see it.
Oh
the
yeah,
sound foam?
the panels.
So that was a broken window. So it was like you can reach through it. And in order to get into the like upstairs, you had to reach through the foam and see that little latch.
yeah.
You had to like unlock it.
You had to like
You had to reach in and unlock it to
So
get in.
right.
and like
So that's why it wasn't closing when I just pushed it because I had to,
Latch it.
latch it and like give it a little
Like a lift and a
yeah. And
Yeah.
I obviously was like I didn't know what to do in the shot, and I just decided to.
I just like,
Like,
let it
be.
I just
you
like
know?
the double take. That's
I
the best
think-
part.
Yeah. No, I think it's really funny.
No, I think it makes it funnier because it makes it look like my place is just shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like
you just put the down payment apparently.
right.
Yeah, it's
but
also
you already
like
live there as
in
well.
the in the video, like I'm visiting, so like I wouldn't really know what to do with the door.
Right. It works. It
yeah, so
totally
it all works.
Yeah.
I-
No, I enjoy it a lot. Go ahead, Cole. Sam.
I just
go.
love the dialogue you guys have here because it's so like what were you doing before this?
Right.
You're
yeah.
like, what do you guys say again? You're like, yeah. So anyway,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, so this is
That's
the new
it.
place. Like that's all.
Yeah.
It's like invite him over.
So yeah, it's the new place. Nothing crazy, but yes.
Yeah, I mean that's great. It's great. There's the part that I said that I had notes. I love the Lime Ricky asking multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. The edit. You edited this, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the question that I have, and this is this. So first of all, can we just talk about this shot? Because up until you get like. It's a weird shot because it's all in camera, but it looks like so I thought this was a digital push done in the editing software until you get to like here and then you realize that it's just the whole thing is so pixely. I thought you were going to become more and more pixely, but you
Right.
don't
Yeah.
because it's this is like this is
No, it's just me doing like a really slow zoom
and it just keeps getting
from
better.
down the
and
hall.
it looks so
And
mechanical.
he doesn't
like,
move.
you can almost see like the track
100%.
of the gear.
Yeah.
because it goes like like
Like this
if you look at any of like these black edges, you can see it like a jittery.
yeah, absolutely.
That's that autofocus, I think.
Yeah.
It's whatever the
it
hell's
tracks like
crazy's
people's
going on
faces.
in the camera body, but yeah.
And it does it pretty well.
It does
for
it-
the-
It does it well,
You
but
can really
it
see
looks
it now,
weird.
like as it gets like you,
Yeah, every
But
little
like
tick,
he,
tick, tick, tick,
he is
tick.
not
tick, tick,
moving
yeah.
at all.
Yeah. Obviously, I love.
and the head turn is the
Yeah.
best. Ding! And there's like a you
Yeah,
put like
that
a
one.
stinger.
Yeah, and this was all pre-stock music.
Yep.
So this was all like
You're making
hand-
it all.
Yeah, handcrafted, for the shot.
So this shot is great. These are great. So here's my note, and I just have a question as to your motivations. So we go from this shot
Mm-hmm.
of Colin.
Mm-hmm.
I would call this an over the shoulder, but it's more of like a OTH over the head.
Yeah.
So we go from this shot of you guys talking, and this is a shot of Colin,
Mm-hmm.
to a shot of Colin, like just closer up. I just want to know or understand your motivations behind that.
He
it
probably
for
just
this
had the better
line?
line here.
Right. But we changed angles though, as opposed to doing another take. That's why I was wondering, like, could you not have gotten
Wait,
that?
play it from there?
Yeah. So
I mean, do you
'Cause
not
it's-
like it?
it's just an interesting choice. I was.
Yeah, it's a nice place, dude. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Chill vibe.
I just put the down payment on it.
It's a jump cut, Nick.
I know. Yeah. So just a more punched in.
It's old school filmmaking, man.
Thing.
Yeah.
Should read a book.
Read a book on how to make movies.
Yeah, you ever heard of a jump cut?
I've heard of jump cuts, just
It's
not
called
to the same.
cost effective.
Yeah, just was wondering as the motivation.
That was your
That's
only
all.
note?
I actually
Yeah, it's my favorite. What the fuck? Yeah, there's no. Of course, I have no notes on
that-
this.
that's
Okay.
perfect.
the
Okay.
jump cut. I think is like
I think it works.
that's like
It's
I don't
a
even
choice.
know. Almost don't even notice.
I mean,
it.
I think
if
this
you go
shot.
back though, where Andrew's head is in the shot, the camera's moving. It
No,
looks like,
dude, this is
It's
the
the auto-
tracking.
it's the
That's the
autofocus.
tracking.
That's
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that what that is? Is it looks like
All of these
Yeah.
shots are locked off, dude.
'Cause
We-
right
They're-
here,
they're on
look-
tripods.
it looks like it's handheld. Oh, that's what it is. It's tracking.
It's tracking my face.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Chill vibe.
I just put the down payment
Look at
on it.
this is all of this is static.
This
these
is like
are
like
static
locked
These
off.
are on. Yeah, these are on
I
sticks.
s-
Wow. Wow.
I like that mustache though.
This doesn't work.
Or maybe
it
I don't
doesn't
know.
work.
Maybe you were holding it
that
for
one.
that one.
You had. This has got to be handheld.
Growing a bit myself,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're zooming in and
Yeah.
and stuff.
I'm,
so
su-
that
I'm sure
one,
we did one on sticks on each, for both of us, like over the shoulder.
Yeah, like this is on sticks, or I'm literally holding it like that, which
Yeah.
is entirely possible.
That was such a good chug.
I do think we did that chug like 3 times.
I was just about to ask
Yeah.
you how many drinks
we?
did you drink?
I know you did it more than once. Because that's why you're so
Yeah,
sweaty. And
Yeah, I know. I am so sweaty in
Uh,
that
yeah.
shot.
Very interesting. So it's also worth noting that you've reprised this hairstyle almost.
I guess so. Yeah.
You're
A little
kind of
bit.
back to
Back to Lime Guy's haircut.
it's good era.
Yeah.
Mm,
That means the next video must be pretty good.
yeah.
We could make a sequel to this.
Dude, the
Yeah,
raccoon
Lime
eyes that you have in this frame is wild. You look so scary.
I mean, I was probably exhausted from.
No,
work.
it's the
Working
angle
at-
of the light. It's the light is like
working at
directly over your head. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
in this room, like all of these videos, it looks like that.
Because we're really only using the strip lights on the LED lights that were wrapped around the whole room for lighting. I don't think we
Yeah.
had any.
We didn't really have a lot of lights.
Like same in here. Like your guys' eyes are just there's shadows over your eyes all the time, which just creates everything. Just feels
Still use those
like,
chopsticks
uneasy.
to this day.
Well, he looks right into the lens there.
Oh yeah.
There's a good one though in here somewhere. That's the one.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
the one. Yeah. So let's discuss.
Dude, look at your throat. Is
Yeah.
so... Well, that's why I was asking if it was real gin, because like
yeah. So
That's good.
So we just contaminating as it goes into the glass. It's just an interesting.
there was a lot of ingredients.
Well,
Nick.
that
It's
one was
of the
mine,
ingredients.
you know.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sure. That
One
was
of them
it's
is-
yours. Oh,
I was
because
just
Andrew
trying
was
to get
making
I
his
was-
own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
trying to get a sip of the gin,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. No, it's an interesting
A little pre-taste, you know.
really it's really something there, Call.
It's good.
Yeah.
What am I was confused. I thought at the end of this one, doesn't it change and say die? Or is that a different
That's
video?
excluded.
Ah.
It goes to exclude dead,
Oh, that's what it was.
which is I worked so hard on that edit at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, can we watch the ending of excluded?
Yeah, like the last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Right, it's really just once you officially go under
God.
the table. I think that would be a good clip.
Yeah. Should we start talking about stuff
Excluded.
other than our videos?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you guys are watching.
Yeah,
watching
go
that.
back. Keep going back. Yeah, this is a good. So Colin finally goes under the table.
They take me.
Very nice. Very nicely done.
And I think I was still editing all these in iMovie, so I think that's why it took forever to
Yeah,
figure out like the
it was.
keyframing.
After 4 years of college and
And
Yeah,
I
you're
literally
editing these in
had
fucking
Premiere
iMovie?
on my computer.
Yeah, I wasn't
too.
paying $60 a month. For
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. That's why I don't.
And I didn't drop $300 on Final Cut.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's yeah.
Um,
But if you use it through
Yeah, just
iCloud, you
iMovie.
can have it. You pay once and then you have it on all your devices.
what?
So
Final
like
Cut?
I paid for it back when I used this as my main computer.
Yeah, no, I have Final Cut now. I
and
just
have it
didn't
on
have it.
everything, but I've only paid one time.
Yeah.
Because through your iCloud.
Yeah, I have Final Cut now. Just at the
Right.
time, I only had iMovie.
Right, but I'm saying it's through like your iCloud. You just pay for it one time. You can have it on all your
Right.
devices.
Yeah. So you don't have to pay like a monthly fee. It's just a one-time payment. Yeah.
Right. Right.
It's good. More things should be like that.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Yeah, if Adobe was not a monthly subscription, I would have it.
Yeah. Imagine
Just
paying
fan.
like $20 for Netflix once. Be sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Hey, I have a question for you since you've worked in movie theaters and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? Did you hear? So you know the AMC Gold Pass thing? Do you have that or no?
No, I don't have that. Tell me more about it.
I can't tell if you're serious or not, but it's my show, so I don't give a fuck. So AMC Gold Pass, apparently you pay like $20 and then you don't have to, but you have the opportunity to see like 12 movies a month for free in the theaters because you pay in advance, but it's like $20 a month. It's like a subscription based thing. Dan Keating was telling me about it. He goes to movies all the time now and sees all these different movies, but he pays a monthly fee one time and then goes and sees them. Which I thought was
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah, it's sick.
God, you're such a fucking cunt
Are you
all the
kidding?
time.
Are you
all
kidding me?
the fucking time. It's
I don't know.
endless.
I just feel like
It's
you're acting how you
fucking
always
endless. I just can't
mean?
stand you. You drive me up a fucking
No,
wall.
that's cool. You can watch
you make
12
me want
movies
to
a
climb the
month.
top of the fucking highest building I can find, the Prudential, and just jump
Hey,
off and splat on the ground.
12 movies a month. It's a lot of movies.
I'm gonna fucking
Is 12
stab you in the
the-
face.
The minimum for getting your money's worth?
No, I just think
Or
that like you can
something
see up
like
to
that.
12 for free or something. Like
Well, it's
that.
not
Oh.
for free. You have to pay the monthly.
It's more cost effective though, is the point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah,
the
like after like
maximum-
4, you watch like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Certain.
one. If you watch one movie, it's going to be $20 if you go on a Friday night or something, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I haven't been to a
Is there
movie
just
theater.
enough? There's just
I
not
don't even know
enough
how
good
long.
stuff coming out right now. I feel like.
I don't disagree with you, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if there was like there was more stuff that I was interested in, maybe then it would make sense. But
The next year, even, of course, as the result of the strike
right,
manifests,
Mm.
it's going to be even
we'll see how
crappier.
that does.
it just ended the other day, the writer's strike anyway.
right. I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like the result of the last 6 months, 8 months,
Oh, it's going to
will
carry
compound
over.
over the next 15.
I know, it's crazy. It's insane. Andrew, what do you think about that?
I think it's so. Well, one, it's interesting.
I
that,
knew you were going to say it's interesting.
that it's
And
that's
I-
all happening and it's all coming to a close.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see where we're at when
Yeah.
this episode actually comes out. You know,
You guys want to play a game?
Sure.
I do. I want to use the little
I
boys'
love
room.
games.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Sam.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
We
Sam.
take like a 2-minute break, you know?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep rolling, but go ahead. And we're back. How was the bathroom, Sam?
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, good. So
it flushed. It went great.
yeah, great.
Nice.
That's the main thing. So Andrew, you said you have a game for us
Yeah,
to
so
play?
I figured since we're all here, figured it would be nice to play a quick game with everybody.
Woo!
If you watched the last episode I was on, you might be a little familiar. So this game is called Sun or Soup. It's a game where you guess if it's a picture of the sun or a picture of soup. So basically what this is going to be a cropped image. So it's going to be like really cropped in, and then it's either a picture of the sun, our very own sun, or soup.
You have a son?
Our very own sun in our
Galaxy.
galaxy.
I see.
And I guess the soup would also be in our galaxy, but
Solar
someone
soup.
probably ate it. So yeah, you just have to decide
You
whether.
just got to give me like a, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
so if you tap next,
Sure.
it'll bring up the first picture. All right,
fucking
so
games.
let's talk about it. What do you think? Do you
Right.
think this
So,
is a
so
picture
just
of the
to-
sun?
So just because these two
Very
weren't here for
pixelated.
last week's game, okay, and we have to describe what we're seeing for the listeners at home. But
Correct.
since these two weren't here for last week's game,
Mhm.
Andrew has this thing about not using, what did we play last week? Rug or carpet?
Yeah, rug or carpet.
And we played
uh,
cow or yogurt.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Fuck. Shit. Sorry.
Dude.
Shit. Sorry.
Yeah, so we played rug or carpet, and
I
it
guess.
was basically the same thing. It was a cropped in thing of a rug or a carpet.
Right.
And
And then we also played cow or yogurt.
yeah, that one was good.
That one
Wait,
didn't
what's
feel.
the difference though?
Of what?
Well, one's a farm animal and one is a byproduct of that farm animal.
yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you
Cat,
talking
cow
about?
or yogurt?
Oh no, I'm talking about the rug or carpet.
Well, so that's a rug. What's under your feet is a rug.
Yeah.
Carpet is something.
Oh,
that
just
is-
the like
installed.
The floor. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
and they are quite different. And I was
Yeah, I think
Pretty
you,
damn
I think you
good.
got all of them.
right.
You did think yogurt was
So
a
I'm
cow.
trying to
on the
make it
other
not
one,
happen
I
again.
think.
I know. And are we yeah? Are we good? Good?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good,
I
I'm
mean,
good.
let's talk
So,
about it. What do you
sun-
guys think?
Is
Sun
this
is-
the
sun-
sun or is this soup?
Yeah, well that's the question.
That's the game. Yeah, it's pretty good,
Right.
right?
I
So
vote.
it's-
I vote. This is the sun.
Okay.
I vote sun.
Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess.
Well, it can only be one of the others. So.
Yeah. I'm seeing you guys know I like space, so I feel like I've seen a lot of
Yeah,
sun.
Sam might have a
I've
good.
seen a lot of like sun
Pixelated
photos,
photos
sun
of sun.
photography. Sort of has this color scheme, so that's could be tomato soup, but I'm leaning sun. I'm gonna say I'm 60% confident that this is a sun photo, and 40%. it could
Pretty
be
sure
soup,
it's
but-
sun,
Okay.
but I'll go soup.
really, okay.
Yeah.
So that's one for sun, one for soup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, what are
Uh,
you going with?
Do we win anything?
No, there's no prizes. It's kind of just like
Well,
if
you're
you
way
win, you win.
smart. You're way smarter if you're.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have
Get
to
it
be
right.
pretty stupid to think it's sun, but it's actually soup.
The difference
you know?
between a bowl of soup and the sun.
Yeah. For
You
example,
know,
the
I
last
mean-
game that me and Nick played, he thought a picture of a cup of yogurt was a cow. Like,
I did at one point. I did.
It's really silly.
It's a miracle he's still alive. You know, he's just stupid.
I am a horrible excuse for a human being.
Fucking dumb, dude. It's crazy.
It's
how
really
All right,
bad.
so we-
so Nick, what are you
Does
voting
Nick
for?
have a guess?
I do. I'd love to guess. It would be great to guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, speak up.
I'm gonna go with. I'll shut your fucking mic off in about 3
You should do
seconds.
it. You should do it.
I'm gonna go with soup on this one.
Let's go. Team soup.
Two for
Okay.
soup.
Yeah, is that
Okay,
a
cool.
problem? Can I not pick soup?
One for sun
I
and
just
two
think it's
for
funny
two
that.
for soup.
All right.
Okay.
And, you
And can I just say that
yeah,
I'm
talk about it. Well, why do you
I
think
know
it's-
you want me. This is the thing: is you got to play Andrew's game a little bit the way Andrew likes it. So I will say that I'm impressed with just quite how pixely you could get the crop on this. This is really well done.
Yeah.
I understand where Sam's coming from with regard to the sun
Right.
photography, sunset esque thing, but I'm a little weary on this lower right quadrant of the yellow because I feel like that's inconsistency. It could be a cloud. It could be a cloud in
It was
front
like
of the sun.
sunspots.
Do you think it's
I
like cheese?
understand.
Yeah.
It could
Threw
be
a little
cloud.
piece of cheese in
Yeah,
the soup.
right.
Could be some cream, like a creamy soup or something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, who knows?
Right.
I mean, it's so pixelated. You could show us the full res photo, and it could just be something entirely.
I mean, this could be a
That's the
nibble.
point.
Well,
This- I mean,
It's gonna be the sun or a bowl of soup. So
Yeah, well, you say that.
Well,
you
yeah.
say it will
As
be
of
that.
now,
but
it-
Right.
You could totally pull
All right,
up
let's see
a
what it
different
is.
I
photo.
wouldn't be too surprised if it wasn't.
And it
either.
is the sun.
Oh,
I knew it.
wow. So it's interesting because
I
the photo.
did figure that was the sun.
You said soup. I
Yeah.
had you down for
I wanted
soup.
to
You
have a
guys
different
both
answer.
said
Yeah,
soup.
yeah, okay.
Just wait till you see the graphics.
So let me get this straight. You thought this was soup.
Read a book.
That's crazy.
I
Read a
know.
book sometime,
Well, we've
you know?
established that I'm quite as of about 5 seconds ago.
Hey, both are hot.
They can be.
Both are hot.
You've never had a cold soup?
No.
Okay.
Prefer a hot soup.
I would prefer a hot soup as well.
Is there
Not
there
this
any
hot,
are there
though,
any
you know?
soups that are like commonly served cold?
There are. Yeah. What are they called?
Cold soups.
Yeah, but there's a specific name for.
Cereal.
Sure. All right. Next image.
Gazpacho.
Fucking Andrew, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, soup. I'm going soup.
Really?
I'm gonna say it's
That
the
was
sun.
quick.
I'm saying it's the
sticking with
sun.
I'm sticking with soup.
Okay.
I. This is much harder
Space
to.
guy over here.
So all right. So on the last one,
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
last one, like the photos of the sun that I've seen have that contrast, and this
Right.
is now
I was just going to
we're
say.
just
It's
seeing
leaning-
we're just seeing a gradient.
It's
I mean, this
leaning
is
more
an
soup,
actual,
right?
No, not necessarily.
See,
We're
feel like
leaning.
creamier
There's
looking.
nothing to.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is
Yeah.
an actual guess in the dark.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, because you were laughing at me about the yogurt versus cow thing. It was
Well, the
a
last
fucking,
one was
It was a
obvious.
fucking white square. Okay, it was a white square, and it was like a single
Yes.
pixel blown up to 1080p. And he was like, "Oh, is that
Just guess correctly and you'll win.
Is that a
Yeah.
cow
I'm
or
guessing
yogurt?"
the
But
sun
you know,
again?
there's some shading here that could.
It's, Sam's right with the gradient. I will give him the gradient
Mm-hmm.
thing, and that makes me feel creamy.
Yeah.
You know, tomato creamy
Okay.
kind of deal.
Fair.
Call, you said soup.
I
Sam,
said soup.
sun
I'm going
again.
sun again.
Okay.
Probably the
Yeah,
sun again,
I
yeah.
think it's just a different.
I
a
think you just
different
took
section.
different squares from
Because the colors look the same to me.
photo.
The colors look the same to me.
Mm.
I don't think soup would have these color schemes, but we'll see.
I want to know how many variants of soup there are that are the same color as the sun.
I don't see
Hey,
any soup.
we're
Listen,
about to find
what
out
I'm saying
today,
is,
huh?
I don't see soup. I don't see soup in my life that has that sort of yellow area.
Right.
Right.
I think it would all
Yeah,
be red.
My
it is
question,
a
my
little
only
too bright.
follow-up question to that, Sam, would be: have you ever looked at soup this close before?
He's got a good point.
I don't need to. I've seen the sun.
I see. I see.
All right. So Sam's going sun. You guys are still on team soup.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's going soup.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the sun.
That's
Sam's
what I
on
fucking
fire.
said, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Sam's on fire.
Listen, kids. Hey, Nick, make sure you get my cam on for this one. Go to college.
Right.
Go to college.
Right.
Take a class. Learn something in your
Slow
life.
push on him.
Otherwise, you'll end
Yeah.
up like these fucking clowns.
Right.
Next.
Yeah. Next image.
Ooh.
Interesting.
It actually does get difficult because now he's fucked with me.
That's
See,
the sun.
my
It's
initial.
the sun. There's what? Name
They're
a
all
soup.
the sun.
Name
yeah.
a soup. Name a soup that's yellow like that.
It's got.
It's the sun.
Got a good point. Hey.
What soup is yellow like that?
Yeah.
That's a hot spot. That's the sun.
It's a sunspot.
Zoom out.
It's 3 pixels wide.
Try
so when you,
try harder next time, Andrew.
It's more than 3.
Can't fool me.
I'm
That's
just
the
gonna
sun.
keep going soup. It's soup.
You're just hungry.
I'm getting hungry. Yeah.
I am.
That's
Did
a
you
bean.
Want,
That's a bean.
did you? It's a bean.
Floating in the
All right,
soup.
Nick. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm gonna stick with soup.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Fair.
am.
And
Are we good?
it's the
Yeah, let's see. Come on,
Soup.
Oh!
Thank you.
Sam,
right.
your streak
Well,
has ended.
The fact that he would think a food product is the
Yeah.
same as the sun
That's
is just
great.
wild to
So,
me.
Sam,
Let me tell you.
Make sure if you go to
Haram!
college that you finish it.
Yeah, Sam. So let's just get this straight. You thought this was the sun?
From our solar system?
Very interesting.
I want proof.
Look at
I
that
want
noodle.
proof that,
can be that
what
yellow.
we just saw is the same photo. I want to know where. I want you to show me with a
Start
red
zooming
dot
in.
Okay.
where. Otherwise,
Yeah.
So
otherwise
I'm
you're
gonna
capped.
say-
It's
You're
definitely
capping
on one of those noodles. I think it's in the noodle. at the
Right.
What do you
bottom
mean
did
it's
say it was a
definitely?
bean.
Right
What do you mean
here.
definitely?
So I'm thinking
It's
it's,
around-
definitely one
I
of
think
these.
it's-
Oh, it's definitely?
It's somewhere on that
Nick
noodle.
has a
so
really
if we
good
go
point.
back, so where you go here,
Nick has
Look
a
at
really
that.
good
It's
point.
basically the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, it's that piece of cabbage.
I
or
mean,
something.
anyone who thinks this is the sun, quite frankly,
Yeah.
they should turn in their badge at NASA. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they're in the wrong industry. That's
until I see,
Yeah, you should play
until I
this with,
see,
like,
uh,
Astronauts.
I'm provided
Yeah,
with
see if
proof.
they know.
You guys are capping.
I've
hard as
studied
fuck.
every pixel of the sun.
Are there more?
Yeah. If you press next, there'll be another.
No, this
I'm
game is
afraid to,
this
like,
game's
keep
really
pressing 'cause I
fun.
don't
Let's
wanna-
keep playing.
Right. Yeah. Press
Oh,
next.
look, he got one wrong, and now Captain Sarcasm is all upset about
No, this
the
game is really super
Let's
fun
see
to
what
play.
we
Let's
got.
keep going.
Let's go with it. Fuck.
Interesting.
It's obviously the sun.
Just like
It's
the last one.
It's a gradient, I think, in this one.
That's soup.
It's obviously the Bluff Boys
hot,
hat. Like,
yeah, I might go sun on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, see, I try. You know what it is?
soon
Instead
as
of
you
reading, the pictures, I try and read Andrew, and it's more of trying to find the patterns. Not you currently, but your mindset when you were creating this, because everything's in order. So you had sun.
Right. Do I go 2 suns, 2 soups?
I
or
thought he was
just
gonna.
one?
See, I was
That's where
thinking the
my
same
mind
thing, Nick,
goes.
and I thought
you were
he was
gonna go
gonna go
all
like
sun.
8 suns in a
Yeah,
row.
all
Right.
sun.
I thought it was gonna be the sun the entire time.
Which is entirely possible.
Yeah, you
now,
could totally do
however,
that one
now that
week.
we've had a soup, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like,
So if you did 2 suns and then a soup, normal human beings
would go back to sun, you think?
would go 2 suns, 2 soups, right? Because you try. But then there's Andrew, so it could be you've thrown a wrench.
Could be 3 soups, 3 suns.
I think-
you know.
Well, it
I
wasn't
would
3
sun.
suns; it was 2 suns and a soup.
Colin,
think
you
the
go
s-
first,
right.
bro.
I think the
I have
soups
something to add
are
after.
just more fun to see when it pops up.
I agree.
So I feel like I don't know how many more he
this-
has left of
This
these, but
pictures are
like,
pretty interesting.
I think
I'd rather the sun.
we're gonna see
exist
some more
than soup,
soups.
I think.
All right, so you think this is a soup, Colin?
Well,
I
ca-
think this is a soup.
But if I could
Okay.
add something, I do think that
Add some salt.
it's only
To the
fair because there's one sun,
Add a little heat.
but
Sun.
but there's many kinds of soup.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking it was like tomato soup, but you brought up there was like lentils and there was vegetables and stuff.
Of
and like,
course, yeah. It's many
So
soups.
well, but like
Yeah, but was that a soup though? I think where Sam's going with this is, was it a soup or a stew? You know what I mean?
if you had said
it
like
was definitely a soup.
I think
was a
it's
soup.
I think
'Cause I
in the
Googled
future
soup
it would be
and
fair
these
to
images came
designate
up,
like
so.
the kind of soup.
Google does
Like
not
is this
lie.
the sun or is this tomato soup?
yeah, right.
No, that was
that last
that-
one was soup.
that
Yeah.
was the only
Yes,
way
I
that
know it was
made
soup. I
sense
just think
that-
it's too general.
No, but that's how he-
because there's hundreds of
That's
soups
how he
that
got
could-
you
If
though.
you thought that was too general, you should play cow or yogurt.
Dude, because
calories.
you thought that soup
Yeah, I
couldn't
guess so.
possibly be that yellow.
Yeah, I mean, technically, there's
And there it was.
an infinite amount of suns.
Well, I thought it was tomato soup.
He's got. You did say it was our.
our very own.
Yeah, but you know.
You do lie.
Well, there's no high resolution
Right.
photos of.
All right, so
Any
Sam,
other
what do you think?
stuff.
This is the sun? You think probably? You're going sun on all these.
He's so frustrated. I love it because
Well, now it's a random guess.
the other ones
I-
weren't
here's what I
random
would say. Here's
guesses.
a-
Now it's
so
a
low,
random
dude. Nobody
guess.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was any kind of
All right.
soup. Like
Well, we'll come back to you, Nick.
No,
What
I
do you
got
think?
an answer for you.
You gotta put a timer on this.
Yeah, probably for the
That's
next
probably-
one. For the next one would
Yeah.
be a bad idea.
That'd be the
I'm
note.
gonna go sun.
Okay, so you think
It's probably
sun?
soup, but I'm gonna.
Andrew, just a reminder. There's a
Just-
microphone.
I'm
Let's
just gonna
make
stick
sure.
with
we're-
it.
Are you saying sun?
Yeah, it's like answering C on a multiple choice. I'm just gonna keep picking.
That's where I'm at. Soup.
Okay, interesting.
and-
All right, would you like me to talk about the image at all, or would you like me to
well,
just pick
yeah, just like talk about why you're picking the.
Hey, got me through
the
yeah.
one of 2 options?
MCAS.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a gradient. I'm seeing a gradient. The gradients have thrown me off this game. I got to be honest with you.
They
The
mean nothing.
gradients
Yeah.
They mean nothing.
have
They
meant
mean
nothing. They've meant nothing. So
This one's a little less of a gradient. though.
it is a little less of a gradient. I'm gonna go soup because I haven't eaten a lot today.
You just want to see another image.
It would be.
You know what stands
You just
out to
wish
me
us it
is
was
that
soup.
is that
Yes.
circle of white in the.
See, that's interesting that you describe it as a circle of white because I'm seeing 4 fucking pixels
Yeah.
of orange.
All right. So
It's not
if that's,
white.
if
so we're
that's what
going
you mean.
soup, sun, soup. So Team Soup is back.
I'm
and
team sun.
He said
Yeah.
pixel of white. That means it's probably soup.
Team soup is still. I mean, we're still 2 to 1 sun. You know.
yeah. So soup.
I'm a
is,
sun guy.
All right. Well, let's see what it is.
Fuck.
Soup.
I fucking knew it. I
Fuck.
called it.
See, the pattern continues. 2 suns, 2 soups.
soups.
How are we?
What'll
now
be next?
here
What'll
is
be next?
where
This is the tiebreaker?
stuff
Gets-
gets
Yeah.
fucking interesting.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking wait, Andrew, for
All right,
this
let's see the
next
next one.
image because it's
like,
gonna be.
I hope it's like green.
It's gonna be.
Oh,
one,
dude, actually, if you went with green, that would be a good.
Oh shit, guys, I'm sorry. Dude, I have all these
If
timers
you went
set up.
with
I'm
green,
sorry.
that would actually be a good,
Yeah.
a good choice.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it because I just said the next image is going to be a single color, no gradient, no bullshit.
There's a gradient.
Fuck
There's
you in the corner. Andrew, I knew it. I knew this one was going to be the one
this
that
one's
has
tough. This
a
one's
single color. This one's tough. It's yellow. It's yellow.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of like red in the corner, and it looks like it gets a little brighter in the bottom there. So I don't know.
That's soup.
It's sun. I don't know.
I'm going to go sun.
I'm realizing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
Team Soup has broken.
Yep.
Sun.
You're going
I'm
sun?
gonna.
Okay.
I'm taking the MCAS, dude. I'm just picking C on the multiple choice. I don't know.
Let me think here. Go ahead. So C is sun?
Good one, Nick.
Thanks. What's the what's A? If C is sun and it's soup or sun, what's A?
Soup.
Yeah, of course the California guy wouldn't understand.
I'm not the
it.
California fucking
Wouldn't understand MCAS.
What the yeah, okay.
It's just an analogy for. There's nothing. There's impossible to go.
What are you
off.
talking about?
10 seconds, super sun. Come on.
There's no data to go off of here. So if you just pick the same multiple choice question, if you don't know the answer, if
There's
you
a
just pick
bunch of
C,
data.
There's a lack of data.
We already put our answers in.
there's a lack of data.
So-
I'm going sun.
There's a lack of data. I love it.
So you're
I'm
going
going
sun?
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
Because-
sun. I'm
Okay.
gonna go sun. It's just
And
too.
you're
You know what
sticking
it
with
is?
soup? Okay.
It's too yellow.
Well, that's
and
what I said about the other one.
I
and then
will
it ended up being
say,
the sun.
yeah,
Or
but
soup.
tomatoes make a lot of different soups. So the red, it was throwing me off. And cream plus tomato makes a little bit of an orange. But this is
Right.
very, very yellow. And I will tell you right now, like, if you zoomed in on a fucking lemon wedge or some shit, that is not the same as
Whoa.
zooming into soup.
Hey.
No, I
If it's
just
in a
want to
soup-
say,
If it's in a soup, it's fair game.
you cannot.
If it's in the soup,
All right,
I guess it is.
Here's my
fair.
theory. You just got sick of looking at pictures of the sun, and you just like the soup pictures better.
Yeah, I'm going all soup.
No, I mean you put a couple sun
Yeah,
pictures, but
Two suns, two soups.
I think the soup pictures are more fun.
So you're
Oh,
going.
I like the soup pictures
So you're
more.
going sun.
I think I'm gonna go sun.
Okay.
Is this the last one or are there more?
Well, let's see.
This would be number 5, so I don't know how many you did.
this is a tiebreaker.
Let's see.
I'm going sun. So sun soup. Ready?
Yep.
Oh wow!
I knew it. I knew it.
That's
Fuck.
Colin's on fire
fantastic.
now.
That is
I knew it.
fantastic. Nicely done, Colin. Good
Thank
call.
I don't like.
Literally,
Yeah,
just
so this
said
soup
soup
kind
like
of
the-
looks
the whole game.
You know,
It's like I don't know if I would like this soup.
You know what this feels like?
Yeah,
This
I
just
don't
feels like
those
I'm
cheesy,
gambling.
Like
Yeah, it's
Like,
cheese
I've-
and bacon. You know, it's not for
it's
me.
a queso soup,
Yeah, it's not for me.
right?
Let's go to the next one.
could be.
There's go fuck yourself. Go
How many
fuck
more
yourself.
are
So this one's interesting.
It's like
actually.
gambling to me. I don't know. I never liked random
Soup.
odds.
What soup is bright white?
It's like the bowl or something.
This is 1 pixel. This is literally like 1 pixel, Andrew.
No.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is 1 pixel.
This is insane.
I doubt it.
Of course, it's at that. Like we've seen what 5
What
or
are your
6 now.
answers? guys?
Yeah,
It's 100. It is 1 pixel. Yeah.
definitely 1
It
pixel.
can't be 1 pixel.
Okay, well,
It
is.
can be.
And it
It
is.
totally can be.
I doubt it.
It's the sun.
You can't, but see, you can't do this though, because you're.
It's not 1 pixel. I know for a fact it's not.
But what I'm saying is, if this is like the part
No,
of the,
you don't. You're just.
Yeah, I do. Look at the file size, bruh.
if
It's not 1 pixel.
if this is like, but see, here's the
Bruh.
thing, and you can't
Got
do
me
this.
there. It's probably
If this
4K.
is like tomato soup, if this is like tomato soup, and you've zoomed in
Yeah.
on the bowl, we have a big problem.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
I
have
think we
there
got
are
a big problem.
there are like
Yeah.
clear
No, it'd be crazy if I did that.
that would be like totally out
Yeah,
of
that was so
bounds.
crazy. You'd
Yeah.
never do that.
All right, so lock in your answers, guys. Come on. we
Sun.
gotta-
I'm gonna have to go
Soup.
sun. It's too bright.
Okay.
Soup.
What? No, but can you explain? Can you rationalize why that's soup?
It's obviously
It's white soup, Nick.
What
It's just
soup is
soup.
white?
Dude, like clam chowder.
Yeah, like
Chowder.
yeah.
Chowder.
Well, wouldn't that be chowder though?
Good point. Good point.
Chowder.
Well, some if you have like a
Chowder.
French onion soup, you drop the cheese on top, and that can be
Could be it could be an onion.
could be the
I don't know.
top of the cheese.
Right.
French onion soup. I'm saying it's the sun though.
I'm
because
gonna have to go
I'm
sun.
sticking with
Okay,
my.
okay.
It's
that's fair.
too
Hey,
bright
this
white.
got me through high school,
Yeah. Let's
so
see.
If this is
doing
soup,
the same thing. I did then.
Let's see. The sun.
Yeah, that is such bullshit.
That's the game. That's the last one.
So what's the
But now we're
tally?
tied.
Is
very
there-
nicely
I
done.
feel like, do we need a tiebreaker?
Yeah, if we did the
Seemed like
fifth
3
one,
and 3.
if you ended it on the fifth one,
It would have been better.
Did we
I-
keep
I
track
would've
of who
won.
was right or
so
wrong?
we
Right.
should have done that.
I didn't keep.
I got
track.
3 correct. I got three of them correct.
Mhm.
So how many did you show? 6?
Yeah, I had
I believe
3
so.
six.
Okay, so we had
So we might need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, you. How did you not? Why'd you
What are
do
you
an
talking about?
even number, bro?
Oh my god.
What are you guys talking?
Um,
Well, I mean, what else can we do, huh?
We have to plug our video.
that's kind of where I thought the whole conversation was going to go, but
Oh, we plug in the
I'm
The
just
ghost?
trying to
Well,
go.
yeah,
with
but
the
we
flow.
have no transit. That's something we have to do in this video. is plug our video.
plug the new video?
Yeah.
Yeah,
watch the new video.
Bluff Boys are coming out with a new video soon.
No, we gotta
I know, but
Yeah,
Should we
gotta
watch
We
it?
gotta lead into
don't-
it. Or
do-
something. You don't
Do
even
we have a
it.
copy of it? We have like an old cut of it, don't we?
I mean, I don't have.
You guys
yeah,
have
I don't have
changed
the
it.
newest version.
I didn't know in the text thread I sent a very old cut of it, and I'm
no, I mean we shouldn't.
Yeah,
watch
but that's
that.
not the.
mm.
That's not the cut.
All right. So
we could just stop. I mean, we don't.
the best
we could,
way
no,
to
you have to
describe this
plug.
new video would be Bluff Boys go camping.
I don't think so.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
You gotta just say the title.
Tent Gents. You like that? That's the next Bluff Boys video. Tent Gents.
Nick, did you ever read the script? Like, do you know about that video? You
I know
you
nothing.
did your part of it, but
that's all I did.
I almost think we shouldn't tell him.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be
Well,
way
we're
better?
not gonna
to
give
get
away.
his, like,
No, we're not gonna give away the video. We're just plugging.
Well, all right,
it,
okay,
that
okay,
it's
okay.
You'll
coming
never.
out. Did you
guess
pick a
what happened
date?
at the end? Huh?
Did you pick a date? to
No,
drop
because it's
the
not
video?
done. We have to.
I
dub-
was
thought you were
hoping we could
close.
get it done like a week before Halloween
I would love to have it out. Like
during spooky season. You know,
Like
mid
that week, it
October.
should be like
yeah.
Well, when would this episode drop, Nick?
That's a great
How many have you
question.
banked?
Will it?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great question.
Will
Like
come?
three
Will
3
it?
weeks away, 4 weeks away.
it's 3 weeks because Monday.
That
So
would
Monday.
time
I guess
out pretty
before
well.
then we'll have to drop it.
Is there an issue with dropping the episode? No, I mean dropping the
No,
video?
I think tonight. I think
I mean,
tonight we're
I
gonna
filmed
get the
my part of it like months ago.
Yes, and it was phenomenal.
No, I know, but like, what's the holdup, Andrew?
We just have to do like dubbing and stuff.
We
Right.
got a lot. We got
Yeah.
busy.
The
And I guess we have a
final
little bit of
stages.
the effects
Colin,
work to
it's
do.
6:23. Just FYI.
Yeah.
There's no real hold up. I mean, it's one of those things. I think,
Once it's done, we can. We're so close. We're so close to dropping it.
and it's maybe a conversation the three of us should have. Is like, are we writing ourselves into these situations where it takes us like months to cut the things?
This is fantastic. Keep
You know,
going.
I think because like just having watched like some of this stuff, it's
Pretty
just so
good,
just
right? I mean, I would love to go back to these simple.
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't a part of
hate
these
dubbing
shoots. These
stuff.
two,
Yeah.
in particular, like I wasn't part of these shoots, so I don't know what your guys' process was like.
Our process was we would write the video, shoot it, and then edit it all within like 12 hours.
I know, but when
Yeah.
you say you would write it, like we're using like script softwares now, and we're doing it like
Notebooks, I think.
you
Yeah,
guys
it was
are
all in
just
the notebook.
So
We have a
yeah.
Bluff Boys
We would just
notebook.
sit down
do it on
at a
paper?
table with a notebook.
on paper.
It, would-
right?
it would be
Each
bullet
paper.
points, like
Yeah.
all the lines that we would say.
Yeah.
Would
Right,
be
because
bullet-
that's what we did with Out of Time. It was just
Yeah.
bullet points. I mean, I
Mhm.
did it on my notes.
Li-
app, but-
Lime Guys is funny because we have like in the notebook, it's like bullet
Y-
points of
yeah.
each line and each
It's
shot.
basically scripted out, but it was just in a notebook.
Yeah,
I got you.
Some like
We're-
the first one we ever did with that one was just like,
yeah. Mustache Boys
That
was
was
just
all-
Yeah,
freestyle.
just make it up
Yeah.
as you go.
but like Lime Guys was like planned out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The other ones were planned out.
Ever since we did Grem, ever since we made Grem, we're saying things in the writing room that are biting us in the ass, way.
I mean,
later.
I've been saying for a while we got to get back to our roots because we've definitely separated from like the easy videos that can be done in one day, and then we're done.
I mean, I find both of them fun to do. I find them
I mean,
both equally fun to work on.
I do like doing.
They just have a longer turnaround.
effects
I mean,
and
do you
stuff,
think-
but yeah, they take forever to. actually finish.
Especially because you guys aren't doing any of the effects work.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So that's always on me alone, which
Yeah.
is fine. But it's just it's not going to happen quickly.
No.
Mhm.
I feel like we almost kind of got back there at the beginning of the podcast.
True.
Like we
Yeah. We did finish that in a
It
day.
wasn't as quick, but we were still at the beginning. We were still meeting those deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was all in the handy cam, no
Yeah.
lighting or crazy locations or props.
I think Bluff was just you just came over my house and
Mm.
we just filmed the stuff around the table.
Yeah, we
That
had
night,
a
you stayed
script
over,
there.
I think, and then in the morning we just shot the park scene.
Yeah, but then we dubbed it months later.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that really improved it a lot, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Well, I think a big part
I
of
thought
it
it
is
was more.
just
I just
have
sometimes I
some-
feel with the dubbing though, it just doesn't feel very natural. It just
No.
feels like there's dead space.
Well, for
and-
that style, for when you guys shot those ones, then you the older handycam and for the Grem video, the way it's written, the way it's shot. We used lights, we used props, we used takes.
for Grem. the
No,
first-
for
or
10 gents.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be dubbed because for that style video, the dialogue literally
Mm-hmm.
moves along to the next scene. So if you can't understand what
no, yeah, I know. There are places where it works. I just thought I don't know, totally redubbing a scene just because there was some wind. I don't know. It just maybe it's just because talking into a microphone, I sound more monotone, robotic. That's just what it felt to me.
But in general, the way we've been making stuff, I think a big part of why we are we did the lightning with the and the smoke machine.
We didn't. Did we?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
We don't want to give away.
I'm
our
basically
information,
just
that's all.
getting at that. I think because we have more stuff, we didn't own stuff back then,
Mm-hmm.
so we just
Right.
used what we had, and then now that we have access to
Yeah.
Well,
more
mean,
we
stuff,
did have access.
we feel
to
that,
some
when we're writing things, we go oh, and we'll use this for that, and we'll.
yeah.
I
I mean,
think I had this
uh,
literally this camera that
yeah,
whole
and we had
time, and we
access
just-
to rent out
Yeah, we were still in school.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess it was kind of shutting down, but
True. But hey, I've been saying this for a while. I don't think the look matters that much because we can make anything work with the natural lights of just crappy overhead lights in our house or sunlight. It's just that's what I think makes the day the shooting days less productive because we're lighting and
Right.
we're it just takes.
I think the
longer to
shoots
do
go
that.
by super fast. It was only. I don't think the shoots are taking that long. It's the post production. It's taking fucking forever. Because we're writing things like
Mhm.
XYZ special
Yeah,
effect.
but it's
and
not it's not as quick as it used to be.
Yeah, it comes from the writing though. It comes from
yeah,
the
I
writing.
mean,
Yeah.
well, just the fact that we've literally spent multiple days
Mm-hmm.
doing shooting, whereas before it was just one day.
Yeah, and I think that helps the performance too because
It's all
multiple
cohesive.
days
It's-
and then you're not in the same mood as you were on the previous day.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. But the script for 10 Gens calls for multiple occasions.
Yes.
So that's something
Right.
you guys weren't doing before because you were forced to be in the house.
Yeah.
So that's what I
but
mean.
even
is it
but
starts
that's
there.
where I think that But we did a good job about it for the pretzels one because we moved around a lot. Like we went to a bunch of different locations, but we got all of it done in one day.
I think it was all one day. If anything, it was two. It might have been 2 days.
Tensions was 2-day shoot.
Tensions was 2 days.
I got messed up. Like I got sick. It would have been back to back, but
swimming issue.
I had to go to, like the hospital, dude. Like I got Nick when we were shooting Tensions. We went.
Oh yeah, little.
We went
to
my mom's house and just not part of the video, but like we went swimming, and I did a dive off the diving board, and I got a horrible ear infection, like a debilitating ear infection.
Really?
Yeah, I got super sick, and it hurt, man.
First
like
word
it, like,
in 10 minutes.
Like it hurt bad.
I wasn't about to interrupt your conversation.
And we were gonna shoot the second half of it the next day, but I had to go to the hospital in the morning. Like I was bucked up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but it would have been 2 days. It would have been the same amount of time. The shooting we've always done very quickly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've been good about. It's just post-production. And, you know, we'll just get through this last one, and then we'll just...
And then we're done.
We'll just... Yeah, we'll never make anything again. Let's try to consider that the next time. Like, is this going to take... Like, as we write it, be like, well, was that...
I mean, I always try to push for, like, let's get it done in one day.
Yeah.
You know, don't go too crazy with the production. Because if the writing's good, then the video's good. Lime Guys, for example, that's Nick's favorite video.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Didn't do anything. Like, lighting-wise, or it was all, like, I guess some of the angles, like the camera angles
was
were
dark,
good.
though.
It was a little too dark. It was a little too dark.
Concept was what I liked.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
It was just... Yeah, and it was a good
So you dropping a new video?
short.
Tensions.
Sure are.
And
Should be out.
It's out now.
Should be out by the time.
on
this-
YouTube. So
In 3
definitely
weeks from
watch that.
yeah, it has to be done.
Subscribe.
Ideally,
to
it would be done
Prior to Halloween,
Bluff
right?
Boy Records, right? That's what it is on YouTube.
Hey,
Bluff
I'm
Boy.
our handles,
subscribed.
Bluff Boy Records.
I'm also subscribed, but you at home, you should subscribe.
Me?
No. Them.
Oh, you kind of pointed this direction.
Yeah, and we'll know if you don't subscribe because we can see who is subscribed. So
Yeah.
we know if you're not.
Right.
Just know that.
Yeah.
So Colin has a Zoom meeting, so we gotta head out. But thank you guys for stopping by. Watch Tent Gents on YouTube and subscribe to Bluff Boy Records. Obviously, if you're listening to this, subscribe.
The link is going to be in the description for Tensions.
Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.